Hello and welcome to another episode of Michael Plays Feed the Beast. This is episode 6. Um, I have a little confession. It's been 5 weeks nearly since I recorded the first series of messy Redstone videos, so a lot has changed. A lot has changed. First off, I have a full quantum suit, including the Graviton chestplate, Gravi chestplate. I'm just using the jetpack for now because it's easier to use. And as you can see, I've been working on the bees. There's an Imperial bee who's a fast-working, elongated life. It's a good bee. Yeah, we have the ME systems now wireless. Unfortunately, I don't have signal down this house, and I have a power tool with the plasma extension. So what has changed? What has changed? What has changed? This is going to be this episode, and it's also the start of the new series or the new line of recording where I'll record, edit, and upload before the next episode's recorded. So hopefully there's only about, at max, a week between. My phone just made noise. A week between recording sessions, so there's not this big of a jump again. So first off, this is still here. This cactus farm is still here. We had a rubber tree farm going, but we have tons of rubber now, so it's not actually doesn't actually need to be running anymore. Left it there just in case we need to grow any more rubber. We had two forestry tree farms in the old tree farm blocks. We were going to switch to multi farms, but the multi farms don't work apparently. There's no recipe to build them in this version for some reason. So I put in a Steve cart system, which was hell efficient. It usually never got all the trees done by the time I got around. It was just making tons of wood. So this guy is he has a standard coal engine, a compact solar, and a standard solar engine, and the woodcutter. That's all this guy has in the internal chest. And he goes into here, and then that goes into the ender chest system, the ME system. What's changed down here? Nothing's really changed down here. This is still unused. See, that's unused. We have a new floor. We have the sub basement 1 or B1. Which doesn't currently have a lot in it now. Nikolai brought down the Tang, the orange Tang, morning rescue tank in, and we have tons of biofuel. He also found some oil, and he turned it into fuel. The old fuel refinery system used to be here, but he took it down after we ran out of thing. This is a steam. It's probably the worst steam generation system, but I could actually switch just to a boiler. Actually, I talked about switching just to a boiler. We had 4 boilers at one stage, but we found out when he had to switch from lava to boiler power. Now we found out the boiler power wasn't enough to power everything, so we switched to solar, pure solar. Solar with some reactor power, which I'll show you in a bit. So that's actually what I might do today. Set this up to coal, just a boiler basically. Here is the line of currently unused centrifuges in case we need any mass centrifuging. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, that's for okay. And then we have teleporters now. So let's go to I'll show you the lightning room first. The lightning room is we're now at level 3. Like below this is bedrock, and this is a matter fabricator. And we have 2 lightning rods, 2 GregTech lightning rods, which these generate when struck by lightning generate 8,200 and blah blah EU per tick. Like that's how much they push out, and the only thing that can take that straight is the matter fabricator, which we've thorium to speed up, but that makes UU matter, and that's powered currently. Well, actually no, that's powered by the 2 lightning rods, and then the teleport is actually powered by the reactor system. See, it turns the BC into the MJs into EUs, the Michael Jacksons into EUs. I'll show you those on the right side. And then we have anything back here yet? Nope. The first floor is pretty similar. I don't know. I actually can't remember. I should have looked at the last episode. We have lasers here for making facades and gates and stuff. This is Nikolai's. Let's turn the really cheap, with tons of coal. Let's turn into gold using EE, the new EE. Again, this is just machine. We have 2 villagers. I put these in because bees. I need some frames and stuff. Squeezing a carpenter to make, so making an alveary, I'm still making that. Then this powers the biofuel generator, which we currently have off. Here is if you need to make more cobble, but we don't need to because we have tons of it. And this is the bee wall, which has its own ME system for storing bees. I had an indexer, but this is a lot easier for searching for bees and just stacking bees, and it's pretty cool. I also keep my serums in here. Yeah, we've lots of. I spent ages getting valuable. I spent literally 4 hours. Well, I spent 2 hours on the server, then lots of time off the server, just letting it run because of the what you call it, the chunk loader. Just load the bees, make sure those bees keep going. Because Nikolai has a system over there, I'll show you, that he set up, but now I'm using. And I've been synthesizing some cool. Is he still excellent? Yeah, these are my two good serums: elongate life and fast productivity. I don't have the fastest or faster productivity, but the elongate life is the longest one, so that's good. I have two inoculators for that reason. And this is making these things, scented planks, I think, for the alvearies, and that's powered by the MJ system, or the MEU system. Just a carpenter, centrifuge. Now here's my, well, it's test bee area, and that's just an end stone wall. There used to be a tank there, but we moved it. We have a wall of screens. Iridium for days, EU matter for days, and diamonds for days, and everything for days. Cobblestone, not a lot. Yeah, wheat for days. That was the wheat system. Over here, I might show you how much wood we have. Yeah, 16k wood. What else is new? Just more Nikolai. That's for auto crafting of certain things and taking dusts and stuff. Upstairs, second floor. Nothing too bad here. We have a music player which plays Stall, which is the ending song of this series. And this thing's cool. This is an uncrafting bench. We were talking about this and we didn't have the parts, and Son didn't have the parts, so Nikolai went into the Twilight Forest and found it. This can take most objects, and for levels it will disassemble it basically. It says it only works for things in Twilight Forest and in vanilla, but there's a lot of things that do work on this. Like the 4 steam boilers I had used a lot of steel. Truman here got everything back. We only have 1 steam boiler in the system, like bits to make one. Here we have, yeah, that was me when I was making the Matter Fabricator, which currently stores a quantum body armor suit apparently. Shouldn't tell Nikolai I have that. He made me I thought I lost this gravity chest plate, the quantum suit breastplate in the nether. I died in the nether, so I had to make some new things like my power tool and stuff like that. This system is actually pretty efficient, and that's the same, I think. Enchanting table. Oh, we have this. This is Cheaty Bo Biggie. This is, I don't have any on me, but if I put diamonds in here, they'll go into the completed side of the furnace, and I take them out and I get XP, infinite XP. Anvil, and then, oh yeah, this is cool. This is another mod, which I think is, I don't know the name of the mod, but basically makes like fake blocks. These are not actually real. To like take on the appearance of the closest block. It's pretty cool. And in here we have, this is where the boilers went, or the top of the boilers were. You see these cobblestone, and then they were pumping into generators, or originally I had it pumping into the tank, the big tank over there, the big lava tank, and then going back out into steam consumers into the energy links, but that wasn't working, so I tried disabling 2 and putting up 2 generate our turbines, but they weren't powering, so I just decided to go, cut my losses. Here we have a Steve cart thing with the cart modifier, which is really handy. Some more machines here, including the canning machine, which isn't working apparently. Let me export only tin cans, import, export. Okay. Because we have quantum helmets. Okay, that's good actually. I might put one of those there. Yeah, the quantum head will actually feed us from these filled tin cans. That's actually pretty cool. Let me try that in there. Yeah, it's the wireless terminal thing. Once you're in this building and the building over there, you can get access to the terminal. And here is the cavalcade of power. We have the bio here. We have solar coming down from here. We have the generators coming in here from the nuclear chip plant. And here was my attempt at trying to get solar power, but I don't actually need that anymore. I can just knock this down actually. Boop, tesseract, or thing, boop, pick things up, boop, boop, and then this goes into this here, and this is the energy bridge with the universal charger. Universal charger will charge anything that uses IC power and UE power, which we don't have them all installed. So it will charge anything in the chest adjacent to on any side. So it's charging anything we put into this ender pouch, pretty much. I mean, Nicola have one. Biofuel, and then we have this. This is another Mada fabricator. We made two because I made one, then Nicola made one, and this one only runs when this is full. I don't know how it works. When that has something, I don't know. It's not exactly sure. We've not used in this empty space yet, so probably something cool coming there soon. Oh, there's the wireless access points in the center of the base. More drive slots, not a lot more drives. A lot of red I see there. I'm gonna sleep. Okay, third floor, next floor. Next floor is the third floor. On the third floor we have our, you can't really see it, but there's a blast furnace there. And apparently that's, ooh, okay, be careful here. Ooh, yeah. Which apparently Nicola has upgraded to the advanced machine block things, advanced machine casings to make use tungsten, which apparently doesn't have enough power. Apparently that's a problem with those things. But anyway, and then I have my canning machine here, which I was using to make mercury cells for a power system I wanted to try. Here is our magma crucible and liquid transposers for making conduits and test racks and stuff like that. Book to the end. Rate lamps. Nicola made the rate lamps. There's our chunk load. That's what I wanted to see. Show lasers. There's a whole building in the thing. Okay, wait, just double check the radius on this. Okay. I'll come out here and show you all this now in a second. Just let me go back in and switch off the laser beams. Laser beams. Height lasers. And here's just some more automated stuff. We have a coke oven, what's it called this thing? Blast furnace, another standard blast furnace, and this is the implosion compressor which we use to make iridium with. So let me double check, there shouldn't be iridium in there. Unless you're waiting for something. No? Did I try okay, I think I may have tried make something and it didn't work, so I don't know. And over here is my Thaumcraft system brewing, which I haven't started yet. I was going to get into do some brewing or maybe figure out how to automate brewing, which would be cool. Thaumcraft. I've finished Thaumcraft completely. I have everything I need to know about it, golems, everything like that. I think there should be a golem in the system. Yeah. This is a... I haven't got this guy a name. Let's call him Zanzibar. I'm gonna put him up. I'm gonna put him here. Put him here. See, it's a little idiot golem. I'm sorry, Master. I'm just a simple wood golem, too doomed for anything. Aww, Zanzibar. Anyone who gets that reference is awesome. Then outside the back here we have the auto spawners, which are from Mine Factory Reloaded, which are hella derpy tower pimps. Apparently someone turned back on the wheat farm. We had two forestry wheat farms, and when we ran out of power I decided, hell, I'm going to make them Steve carts. Steve carts too, if you have the resources, is pretty OP. Again, that pretty much runs forever on just solar. It shuts off at night sometimes, but yeah. This is a Rainmaker for the lightning rods. There are pimps. Similar system to... Ooh, I should actually start pumping. Okay, I actually need to turn this. This guy shouldn't be on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh, stop. Okay, you stoppy. I only meant to turn this guy on for a second to do something. I can't remember what though. Let me grab everything out of the inventory here. It's a bit too small for the screen. There should be a tiny bit more screen, but you can't really see it. Okay, there we go. Okay, are you losing? Okay, you're good. Okay, and then And that'll pump, I think, yeah, right? Yeah, you pump. These are running off the lava system. These require power, and then the grinders require power and some form of getting the item out of it, because they some mob drop items, which you can just put right into an adjacent ender chest, and then also needs liquiduct, and that makes this stuff, which is mob essence, which is required by this bad boy here, which is currently, yeah, it works again, yeah, yeah. This is OP. This doesn't actually require power. It needs power like the first time, and it doesn't need any more, I've noticed. But you put a book in here, and it will make you whatever level you want. Is level 30. The strange thing is, it puts any enchantment on the book. It doesn't have to be like one. Like, it's not like it's just going to put infinity on a book, because that's only for both. It'll put on infinity, Feather Falling 4, and Disjunction 2, which all three of those go on 3 different items. So I think, yeah, all 3 of those go on 3 different items. So when you actually put them in the anvil, it will decide what to put on what. So you see, like, there's one right there. There's Disjunction, Feather Falling, and Treasure 2. So, yeah, you get some cool books out of there. Not that we need enchantments, I just set it up because it looks cool. Over here, someone's finished house. Finally. We have some liquid BDNA. I probably will never fill the tank, but it's there anyway. And we have an ME system over here, which is currently off. Let me turn it on. Yeah, and we have ME over here. And here we have my B system, or Nikolai's B system, which I'm using now, which basically it pumps when the B is done, it pumps out what's in the inventory. Any Bs that are the same, so the princess, and any drones that are same to the, or there's no drones here. The first drone will go in, but like drones that are pure, these are pure drones. So any pure drone will go back in. If not, if it's full, it will just pump out and it will go into here. And then this will decide any B goes into this chest here, so I can check them, and any item goes into the system, so combs and pollen and stuff like that. Nikolai was tree breeding. He made some mahogany, as you can see up there, a lot of mahogany. See, there's the mahogany trees down here. But I want to make some either some chestnut or walnut, so I'm doing some tree breeding, see what I can do. What bees we have? We have platinum bees, valuable bees going in there. We have radioactive bees for some uranium. We have industrious bees for pollen, I think, which I need. Excited queen makes glowing comb, which is redstone, because we're running out of redstone. I thought I updated. Okay, I need to put that queen in some testing, some injections. Over here we have some noble, more imperials. That's jelly, royal jelly, I think there. Water queen. Yeah, I'm trying to make a. Oh yeah, you've no flowers. I'm trying to make not the emerald bee, diamond bee, which I need emerald for anyway. But I'm trying to make diamond beams and get diamond comb, which is this one there. I need lilies. Ooh, cannot spell lilies. 1, 2, 3, and I need water, so I need chalice of the Emperor's chalice. Ooh, need to put those in there as well. And I have a shovel, so boom. Ooh. And I'll just do it there and there. And now you should work. You work. You shoot. You shoot. You shoot. You see that you have the right thing. Yeah, you see you have the right things. Awesome. Go you. Let me put these back in. Everything I don't need. Lily. And the house currently empty. We have a mailbox outside, which I'm gonna be messing with, probably off camera. Yeah, me and Nikolai really like mahogany. The wood mahogany in this game. It's really cool. It's from forestry. It's a really dark wood. And then there's upstairs. And up here we have on the house we have solar panels. I think they're just standard hybrids. Let's have a look. I think these are standard. Yeah. Oh no, they're advanced. So 32 during the day, 8 during the night. So, and we're not using this power at all yet. So it's just building up at the minute. Okay. Over here on the main base on Nico, we have 3 hybrids and 1 ultimate hybrid solar panel. which is pretty badass. So that's been pushed down into the base. And the space for more. What happens is every time we make 8 of the hybrid solar, we'll make another ultimate hybrid solar. We still have some electricity power because Nikolai uses that for some of the machines. Yeah, we have contained 3 nodes that are capable of spawning wisps. There's one down there, there's one here which I was trying to disable but then apparently doesn't work. And then there's one over here between the base and the house and the nuclear reactors, which has a wisp in it. I don't maintain craft goggles on so you can't see the nodes. So let's go down here. Boop. And we have two nuclear reactors. Neil Nikolai's. This is all Nikolai's, baby. And then that goes to powers these, and then that one powers these, and they go in, turns off, and things occur, and all that power goes into Michael Jackson's and gets sent out through 3 tesseracts, which has been enough, but okay, has been enough. So I'm actually going to, before I start recording, or decided to start recording, I was making cells for that to show you, just because I wanted to turn it back on for some reason. Oh yeah, there's the lightning rods. They go up to the build limit. I'll show what they're like in a second once I check. Do I have the uranium cells now? Yeah, I should have 14 of them. Do not need my steam turbines. There, okay. Hopefully I can do this. Oh wait, I'm going to grab actually my Graviton chest plate. Is actually a bit more efficient at this than F. Okay. So yeah, we're going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Do. That's the build height. See? That is the build height. So when it's raining, both these lightning rods down here start rolling a die, D100, and they start rolling a die. And I think because they go from level 3 up to the build limit, there's a 8% chance that one of them will be hit during a standard rainstorm. So having 2 doubles that chances. Well, technically, they're mutually exclusive. Yeah, it doubles their. Haven't done probability in years, so I don't know the exact math. But as far as I remember, I think it doubles it because one doesn't require the other one. Yeah. Other than that, there's not much else. Sandra has moved base. I'll see. Can I go? Actually, see. Can I? Oh, wrong button. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm taking no damage because the quantum suit. The great thing about the quantum suit is it takes all their damage for you. So, well, I think this is right, isn't it? Hopefully I'm not. Nikolai, please tell me I'm doing this right. Nikolai actually watches the videos. I'm missing. No, I'm not missing one. Okay. Okay, and then Graviton chest plate on. As you see, this drains power, so not that great. See, this is why I like the jetpack more. Let me switch back to the jetpack. And put you back in the charger pocket. Buck is on the next floor. 3rd floor. Yeah, these teleporters are really cool. We had the arcane lift thing, but it was derpy and didn't really work. While these are, the MF, they don't use a lot of power even if you're carrying a full inventory. Where is it going? Oh, at the end. We have a linking book to the end, which brings us to. So there's our base, as Sandra says, and that's Sandra's base. And this is the end. I think Sandra or Sheila, whatever her name is, has already been. Oh, that's where I originally spawned in. Yeah, so this is as you can see, the watch column is already dead. I ended several angered several Endermen, Friendermen. Let's go down here. Hopefully he doesn't follow me. No, it doesn't seem to be. Yes, let's see where this Sandra's book brings us now. Oh, this is Sandra's old base. See? This is Sandra's old base, as you can clearly tell he's taken everything with him, or most things at least. Oh. This is sorry. I don't like being here because the whole place has been completely disabled. This is just mob trap, which I think still works. It's just disabled. Yeah, it's been disabled. It's a blaze spawner. Villagers are still going. His wheat farm is empty, and it's just sad to see that he made this really nice base and it's just been completely abandoned. Oh look, he's trying to make a nice house for them. Oh, but it's just sad to see that, you know, Sandra spent some time on his base and he's moved to his new one, which I may actually include. He sent me a picture of it. I can ask him for a new one if I can't find the old one of his base, just to show you what it all looks like. I don't know the coordinates. We joke with him that we know it from him, him joining the server, because Nikolai is the server admin. Nikolai has that number that comes up when you log into a Minecraft server. I think it sends the server your location, saying, "Oh, Ghost64 logged in at plus 500 blah blah blah, whatever it is." But apparently it doesn't. It's sort of wrong. I don't know how it works. I don't know the ins and outs of Minecraft. Maybe Nikolai's reading the address or the coordinates wrong. But yeah, it's he built like a cloud or balloon city. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm digging this out because I need silverwood saplings just for amber. Just because they're handy to have for, because these create, you can't see them, but there's a tiny node here where I'm standing on that block there. It's a tiny node, a pure node I think they're called, which these guys spawn when grown. So I just have to wait until this one decides to spawn one. There's like a chance that this tree, even though it's massive, will not spawn any saplings. Same with this one over here. There's a chance that it won't spawn any saplings at all, which is, they're lovely trees. I do like the wood, silver wood. The plank looks good, and I think so does the I thought you could make planks out of it. Okay, must be imagining things, but I think it looks nice. Like, I think it looks nice for a wall, or maybe columns of a wall. Looks nice, or sides of a house or something. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the stop button, and I'll come back and we'll see where we are. I'll tell you if I get any saplings, and maybe talk about some future plans for stuff I'm planning to do, maybe some projects. Oh yay, the air around us gets suffused with strange. Yeah, that's the Thaumcraft, meaning this place has high flux, I think. Yeah, you see here's Sandra's Sandra has an actual node here, so you picked the best place to put a base. So did we. Well, our place was good until I decided to cause spawn wisps to spawn with my Thaumcraft. Ooh, I hear a wisp. Oh, he's in there. Okay, that's good. As long as he's not out here, it's fine. I can just go bang. This doesn't destroy blocks. You can actually make it so it causes like an actual explosion, but my one just does basically up the amperage. The more voltage you have, the more chance of exploding. The more amperage, the much damage it does. So remember, it's not the volts that kill; it's the amps. So if you have high amperage power and you touch it, or it gets you get shocked by a high amperage power source, you could die. Well, it's high enough you'll die. If it's from a socket, there's if it's low amperage, chances are it won't kill you. But yeah, but don't take medical advice from me. I'm not a doctor, even though I play one for Let's Plays. Don't take a graph that works in these either, so I can't like cheat the saplings out of it. You gave nothing. Thank you very much, tree. How about this guy? You giving me anything? No. Okay, I'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, I got one. Cool. Awesome. I'll see if I get any more. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Ooh, wrong button. It turns out I've actually recorded 30 minutes without actually thinking about it. I didn't actually see what time I started at, so I'm still breaking these blocks. I've given up waiting for them to to despawn. So I'm just going to do my outro now. Hopefully there'll be a lot more episodes and more frequent, because I'm gonna literally once I'm finished here, I'm gonna open Premiere, import the template, and start editing this down. My editing style has changed slightly, so I can do it in about half an hour. Well, this one might be quick because there's actually no edits other than the beginning. I have to make the only edits I have to make is at the beginning. I sometimes derp the opening, but once I get into a recording, I usually don't stop even if I flub. And ah, as you can clearly hear. I started. There should be lots more of these. I am actually finished university for the year. I have a placement for next year. I was actually got a phone call at my placement office this morning. Woke me up saying that the people I've been going to be working with were trying to contact me, but apparently the number on my CV has been wrong. Which is quite funny because that's maybe why I didn't get as many callbacks as I expected. Well, I wasn't expecting many callbacks, but they usually would email me if they can't get me on the phone style thing. Because my email's right on it, I think. The hell happened here? So I'll be starting work sometime soon. I chatted with the guy I'll be working for, and he said, I'm meeting him on Wednesday to figure out when I start and all those good things. So hopefully I'll have a week or so, or maybe a month or so, to do work for the Beard Network. I did some work yesterday on it last night at like 3 in the morning. I did a lot of video editing a lot of website editing to basically upgraded WordPress and changed it so we're down, not dependent on so many plugins. We're down from I think it was 9 or 10, or maybe 7 or 8, down to 4. Some of which I could probably get the functionality without actually needing the plugin. One is it removes the category. So when you go to beardnetwork.com, the beardnetwork.com/videos, you'll get the video category. But before in WordPress, it should normally be the beardnetwork.com/category/beard/videos. So that was a way to fix that. And then there's we had a plugin for embedding YouTube videos, which now the newer version, or the version which is released yet, WordPress 3.6 does that by default. Same with podcasts or MP3s. So I've done that as well. I've got rid of our podcasting plugin now. It's just embedding MP3, so the other guys can do it if I'm not there, so that type of thing. I've been rambling a bit much. So hopefully more episodes of this, more in time, more. Anyway, catch you next time. Wrong button.